It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery? Don't do this. We're making history here. We'll deal with the Starborn. Together.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done.
I don't know.
Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
Analyzing some of Sarah's recent data from the field. We're going to collaborate on a study.
She doesn't know you're working this hard, does she?
I've always worked hard. That was the only way that I could get here. My work is all I have. No wealth, no connections.
Console parts, replacement wires that had burned out. Some fixes to the intercom between the station and the lodge.
After I get some more work done.
Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before? They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help. Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Okay, let's take a look. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Stay safe, okay?
Have a nice day now.
All this stuff. I got contacts all over. Absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet. You think, I think. You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail.
My attention's glue is on the station monitors. Check with the others.
Lend a hand? Grab a cup, just grab a wrench. Should be quick.
Setting up some software. Want to test the computer over there? Help Vladimir code up this system the first time.
Be doing the checks and marks on the repairs from here.
That's done it. Go on. See who else needs.
If you could just give my ingenious software a test run. Now that is some fine teamwork.
Hey, mind helping me weld up some of these panels? I miss coming up here. We should visit Vlad more often. Well, can't win them all, I guess. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Spend so much time looking at the scans, I can see star systems orbiting in my head. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Bad. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
I won't leave you hanging, Vladimir. Cora and I can stay with you until the eye is back to 100%.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
I am capable of carrying additional supplies, if necessary. Pleasure to assist you, Captain.
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. The Scavenger hires every gun and knife willing to chop relics out of their owner's hands for pay. Scrapes out any derelict ships his mosquitoes can find. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. He's got a reputation for seeing the gold in things, but he's no lab coat. Thinking he knows it's unique, but not why. All the more reason to clutch tightly. Left the life of a jacob once behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Andreja with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way. So make sure you're ready. As we always say, each member of Constellation is their own conscience. I'll leave the details of the doing to you. Catch a smile out there.
What is it? I keep... Back to it then.
How do you think this adventure...
You don't have business with this cow. Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards this cow. Captain's orders. Well, you can see it from over there. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I'm still willing to talk. All right. I'll clear you to talk. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
You think, I think. You zag, I zag. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail. I hear Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things, ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice?
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection. Well, he calls us. Some old Earth term. Oh God, the captain's gonna love you. Just what I need. 2 blowhards.
I have no interest in partying.
Go on then. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Thankfully. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. You'll just waste your money. Trade it for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe. Was glad when he left. It's all shakes and muttering.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect procurement, the penultimate panopticon of prosperity. Ha ha ha!
I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Wadik, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. Ah, but my jealous heart knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself. Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make. Oh, you do have a point. Well, maybe we can let you through this once. Very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well,
Talk to
all
Petrov.
I can say is that
His
even the
glorious
greatest
spook
collection
IQ.
needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my friends is paid. But that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks.
You know, people say he's
And
mad.
of course, there
but I
was
like
the
Petrov.
time I
Runs a good ship.
accidentally steered us into a UC Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between them two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. No, no, no. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off! I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
Let us deal with one moment at a time.
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things, except my collection. Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's see what happens.
You severely overestimate your chances, sir. Is there some compulsion that leads you to do this? No more signs of trouble.
I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
I, on the other hand, was perfectly fine with using force.
Ah, I see it now. You're in love with the artifact, just as I am. Oh, a cruel fate brings two people of the same kind together. Go then. Leave my ship with your heart's desire. But the United Colonies will know of your descent into petty piracy. C'est la guerre. Now, no need for further violence. We're all friends here. Oh, don't take what you want. What's mine? Now. Oh, ah!
The mark's mine.
Another victory! Well earned. Lost them. Did they have anything of value?
Now we're talking.
Are you prepared to die? I cannot wait. I will have your head! You're not walking out of here.
Somebody cover me!
You can't hope to win. You die today. cannot beat me. The best you can do. You're not walking out of here. I'm done. You cannot beat me. give up already. Good one. The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something. You seem to have... taken on more than you can carry. If you require assistance, please, just say so.
Here we go. Found one.
I will have your head! Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not? What did you need? I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy. Right. I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally. Did you need something? I am happy to help shoulder the load. Goodbye. Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers. I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song. We have got to. If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them. Marching orders, food orders, tall orders. Just let me get my stool.
There's a bounty. Y por eso me voy para acá. Hay un bounty ahí. Mira, no lo puse aquí porque lo dejé para el final. Tuve que hacer un reload o load del juego. Porque cuando salí de donde vieron que salí, que estoy ahora mismo buscando a dónde aterrizar sin que el phone ese me coja, ¿verdad? Si yo me iba sin haber hecho fast travel, ahorita verán lo que me hubiera pasado. Hasta ahorita no te. Al final lo puse. Lo iba a editar y quitarlo, pero es bueno que sepan porque vas a ver lo que va a pasar allá del play.
Have my attention. If I can take a few things, I will.